My beloved child. This person from heaven is alerting you to move before something you can't see tries to rearrange your destiny. Listen very carefully, don't blink now because what I'm about to reveal will connect with the deepest part of your soul, the part that has been feeling restless, the part that has been waking up at 3 a.m. without knowing why, the part that has been sensing a warning but had no words for it. Someone from the other side, someone who still loves you fiercely even after leaving this world, has been trying to communicate with you, and today, right now, they finally broke through. You weren't supposed to skip this message, you weren't supposed to scroll away, because this moment was written for you long before you even clicked here. They are showing me a path you were walking on with confidence, but suddenly that path bends sharply, almost as if destiny itself is signaling you to slow down. They are telling me there is a decision coming your way, a decision that looks safe on the outside but is dangerous underneath. They are urging you to move, to shift your steps before the wrong person, the wrong place, or the wrong timing tries to pull you into something that will hurt you emotionally, financially, or spiritually. And listen, they're not warning you because disaster is guaranteed, they're warning you because disaster is avoidable if you listen. Your life has been feeling stuck lately, hasn't it? Like something is blocking your progress. Like someone's energy has been draining you. Like opportunities come close but slip away at the last second. This isn't happening randomly. The person guiding you from heaven is showing me that someone around you is not who they pretend to be. Someone has been smiling on your face but quietly wishing for your fall. Someone has been using your kindness while hiding their true intentions. And the one from heaven wants you to move your energy away before that person tries to trap your emotions, your time, or your destiny. They're telling me you recently felt a strange heaviness after meeting someone, your heart became tight, your mind became confused, and your intuition whispered, leave this situation. That whisper was them, the one who still protects you beyond death. They're showing me a light around you that has been dimming slowly because you're surrounded by people who don't deserve your trust. But the moment you take one step away, the moment you move from the environment that's draining you, your light will rise again, brighter than ever. The message they're giving is urgent but loving, shift your path now before the wrong energy attaches itself to your destiny. My beloved child, you have been emotionally exhausted, pretending you're fine while carrying burdens no one knows about. You've been helping others while silently breaking inside. The person from heaven sees that. They have been standing beside you in your quiet nights when you felt alone. They have been shielding you when negativity tried to reach you. And today, they're putting both hands on your shoulders saying, move forward. Don't stay stuck. Something better is waiting if you listen. I'm also seeing a sudden breakthrough coming your way, something unexpected, something powerful, something that will feel like heaven opening a door only for you. But that breakthrough will only enter after you walk away from a certain environment, habit, or person who is blocking your blessings. Your guardian from heaven is showing me a symbolic image, a door half open, half closed. This image means the universe is waiting for your decision. If you stay where you are, the door will fade. But if you move, even a small step, the door will burst open with abundance, clarity, peace, and unexpected fortune. They want you to trust the signs that have been repeating around you, the recurring numbers, the sudden chills, the dreams of someone calling your name, the instinct that says, change something. These signs were not coincidences, they were messages. You've been carrying guilt, pain, and memories that were never your fault. And the one from heaven wants you to forgive yourself, and move. You've been tolerating disrespect, shrinking yourself, giving your best to people who gave you the bare minimum. You thought loyalty meant staying. But heaven says loyalty also means saving your own soul. You're being guided to leave behind fear, toxic connections, and people who make you doubt your worth. My beloved child, listen, a major shift is about to happen, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Heaven doesn't warn without a reason. Something is brewing behind the scenes, something you cannot see but can feel. This is not danger meant to destroy you, this is a crossroads meant to realign you. The coming 7 days hold a transformation, a new opportunity, a new person, a new blessing, but only if you step away from what drains you now. Your heavenly protector wants you to know, you are not alone. You are not abandoned. You are being prepared. The love they carry for you has not faded even a little. In fact, it is stronger now because they see what you cannot. They see the intentions of people around you, the shadows behind smiles, the truth behind promises. And they are saying, move before you are emotionally trapped in something that was never meant for you. You've ignored the signs before. You've given chances to those who didn't deserve them. But now, this message is your turning point. Take it seriously. Your destiny is trying to rise, but it needs you to shift your environment first. My beloved child, after you move, whether it is moving away from a person, a habit, a place, or an old version of yourself, you will step into a season where miracles unfold quickly. Money stuck for long will release. Relationships meant for you will appear. Your confidence will return. Your mind will become clear. And the heavy weight on your chest will finally lift. Because heaven is not just warning you, heaven is protecting you. And this time, you are meant to listen. My beloved child, the message from heaven is still unfolding, and the voice reaching you right now has become louder, clearer, and more urgent because something around you is shifting faster than you realize. The person watching you from the other side is showing me that you are standing between two timelines, one where you stay where you are and continue to carry the same emotional weight, and another where you move before the next chapter begins and everything aligns for you. They are telling me that you've been feeling a strange pressure in your chest, a feeling that something big is about to happen. You've been sensing it for days, sometimes weeks, but you kept ignoring it thinking it was stress or overthinking. But no, that was not stress. That was a spiritual warning, a divine tap on your shoulder, a whisper from heaven telling you, prepare. A shift is coming. And you know what's crazy? You have been dreaming more than usual, dreams that don't make sense, dreams that wake you up, dreams where someone calls your name but disappears before you can see their face. That is them, the one who left this world but never left your side. They've been trying to reach you, to protect you, to guide you away from something that would drain your soul if you stayed. They're telling me that someone near you has been thinking about you in a way you cannot imagine, not necessarily with love, but with envy, with fear of your growth, with insecurity that rises when they see your potential. And heaven wants you to move before that energy affects you in a way that scars your spirit. You have carried too much already. You have tolerated too much noise, too many broken promises, too many people who smile with their mouth but not their heart. And now heaven is stepping in because they don't want you walking into a trap built by someone who pretends to care about you. My beloved child, the person from heaven is showing me that your patience has been tested too long. You have been giving energy to people who only take, never giving back. You have been loyal in places where loyalty was never returned. And because of this, your blessings have been delayed, not denied, but delayed, because the energies around you were blocking the flow. But when you move, when you take the step heaven is telling you to take, something incredible begins, the blockages break, the road clears, and suddenly, everything that felt impossible becomes possible again. They're also showing me a specific moment, you standing in your room alone, touching your forehead, feeling confused, like something was weighing heavy on your mind. That moment wasn't random. That was heaven trying to pull your attention. That heaviness wasn't physical. It was spiritual. It was a sign. And now they're giving you clarity, the situation you're in right now is not where you're meant to stay. The people you're surrounded by, some of them are not aligned with the future heaven is building for you. Some of them would drown you before they let you fly. And heaven is saying, move before their intention reaches your destiny. My beloved child, you are not weak. You are not lost. You are not behind. You are simply standing on the edge of the breakthrough your soul has been praying for. And breakthroughs always come with warnings. If heaven is warning you, it means something huge is prepared for you on the other side of this transition. They are showing me light, bright, golden, almost blinding, surrounding your next chapter. And that light is meant only for you. No one can steal it unless you stay stuck in the wrong place. You have been ignoring your intuition for too long. You've been telling yourself, maybe it's nothing, even when your heart screams something is wrong. You've been saying, maybe I should stay, even when your soul keeps whispering, go. Heaven has watched you breaking silently. They saw the night you cried when no one was watching. They saw the moment you almost gave up. They saw the day you smiled even though your heart was exhausted. And they can't let you stay in a place that disconnects you from your true destiny. My beloved child, the person from heaven keeps repeating the same message: move before the wrong energy locks itself into your path. They are warning you about conversations happening behind your back, intentions hidden beneath politeness, opportunities being delayed because of someone's jealousy. You're not imagining it. You're not paranoid. You're receiving a divine alert. They're telling me that the moment you distance yourself, even slightly, from the wrong person or environment, your luck will begin to flip instantly. Money that was stuck will start flowing. A message you've been waiting for will finally arrive. Someone genuine will step into your life. Your confidence will return like a rising sun. And the silent spiritual attacks being sent toward you will lose all power. Heaven is also showing me that you will soon hear or see something that confirms everything: a slip of tongue, a sudden argument, a truth accidentally revealed, something small but sharp, something that makes you stop and think. So this was the warning. Don't ignore that moment. It will be your sign to move instantly. My beloved child, the path you're on right now is not wrong, but it is incomplete. It leads you only halfway. The real blessing, the real success, the real joy, the real breakthrough, it lies on the path heavenly guidance is pushing you toward. You've been asking the universe silently, when will things change? And heaven replies today, the moment you change direction. The one from heaven is holding your energy so gently, almost like they're placing their palm on the back of your head saying, look forward, not behind. The past has nothing new to give you. Your future is calling you louder than your fears. They are telling me you've been doubting yourself because of your circumstances. But your circumstances were temporary, your destiny is permanent. And right now, destiny is calling your name so loudly that even heaven had to intervene. My beloved child, in the next few days, 7 days specifically, you will feel a shift. You will feel lighter. A sudden opportunity may appear. A person may withdraw from you unexpectedly. Don't panic. Don't chase. Don't question. That is heaven removing what could harm you before it harms you. All you need to do is move. Your blessings are overdue. Your spirit is tired. Your heart has waited long enough. Heaven says today, your time begins when your fear ends. And fear ends when you take the step you've been postponing. The person from heaven is smiling, finally relieved that you're hearing them. They're saying, we are guiding you toward the life you deserve, not the life you settled for. Trust this. Trust yourself. Trust the shift. Because the moment you move, everything moves with you. My beloved child, the message from heaven isn't finished yet, because the energy around you is still shifting, still rearranging, still clearing a path for what is coming toward you. The person from heaven who's been guiding you all this time is showing me that your soul is entering a stage where you can no longer ignore the signs, no longer silence your intuition, no longer pretend that everything is fine when your spirit knows something deeper is shifting around you. They are telling me that you've been feeling unusually emotional recently, sometimes irritated, sometimes tired, sometimes blank, sometimes overwhelmed for no clear reason. These are not mood swings, these are spiritual signals. That heaviness in your heart wasn't random. That sudden silence in your surroundings, the moments where everything felt paused, as if the universe itself stopped breathing for a second, that was the exact moment heaven was trying to speak to you. And right now, that heavenly presence is closer than ever because your path is nearing a turning point. They want you to understand something incredibly important: you are standing at the edge of two futures, and heaven refuses to let you choose the one that leads to pain again. They are showing me a shadowy presence near you, not a spirit, not something supernatural, but a human energy, someone who appears supportive but is quietly rooted in insecurity, someone whose happiness dims when yours rises, someone who smiles but carries envy in the deepest corner of their heart. Heaven is saying, move away before this energy pulls your destiny downward. You were not meant to stay surrounded by people who drain you emotionally. You've been giving too much of yourself, your time, your kindness, your patience, to those who don't value it. And heaven is stepping in because you would never leave on your own, so they are gently guiding you out. My beloved child, they are showing me scenes from your recent weeks, moments where you hesitated to speak, moments where you felt misunderstood, moments where you held back your feelings because you sensed someone wouldn't understand or would twist your words. Those moments were not accidental, they were warnings. Warnings that you were in the wrong circle, the wrong energy, the wrong atmosphere. You've been shrinking your spirit to fit into places you've outgrown, and heaven has been watching silently, patiently, waiting for the right moment to intervene. And that moment is now. They are telling me a door is closing behind you, and a new one is opening, one that leads to emotional clarity, financial stability, peaceful connections, and opportunities you don't even know exist yet. But for you to walk through that door, you must move, physically or emotionally, before the upcoming shift happens. Heaven warns you because they love you. Not to scare you, but to prepare you. They are saying, a situation is coming where your decision will shape your next chapter. Don't choose comfort. Choose growth. My beloved child, you've been settling for less than you deserve for far too long. You've accepted people's half-love, half-effort, half-honesty because you didn't want to lose them. You didn't want conflict. You didn't want to seem harsh. But heaven says, you cannot carry everyone into your future. Some people will become chains if you don't let them go. And they will not let you walk into your next blessing with these chains attached to you. They're also showing me something powerful, a moment coming soon where you will feel a sudden burst of clarity. It may happen while you're alone, walking, sitting silently, or lying down before sleep. You'll suddenly know what you need to do. You'll suddenly understand who is real and who is pretending. You'll suddenly see the truth behind someone's behavior that confused you for weeks or months. And when that moment hits, move. Don't wait. Don't negotiate. Don't doubt. Just move. The person from heaven says you are entering a phase where your life will speed up quickly, faster opportunities, faster changes, faster blessings. But speed only works when everything unnecessary is removed from your path. And that is why heaven is cleaning your surroundings. They are removing fake people, draining habits, emotional attachments, and past pains that have kept you stuck. My beloved child, you've cried silently when no one noticed. You've helped others even when your own heart was hurting. You've carried burdens that weren't even yours to carry. And heaven is saying, enough. Now we carry you. They are showing me you walking into a new environment, lighter, freer, calmer, almost as if a heavy weight has lifted off your shoulders. You will soon feel that shift physically. Your breathing will feel easier. Your mind will feel clear. Your sleep will become deeper. And the fear you carry in your stomach will slowly fade because heaven is preparing a path where nothing and no one can disturb your peace anymore. They keep repeating, move before the wrong person influences your next decision. This means someone around you is trying to manipulate your emotions, trying to make you believe something that isn't true, or trying to keep you attached because they benefit from your presence. But they cannot follow you into your next chapter. Heaven won't allow it. My beloved child, I'm also seeing something unusual, your name being spoken in a place you cannot see. Someone is discussing you. Someone is thinking about you. Someone is making a decision that will impact you. This is why heaven came so urgently, to make sure you walk into the right alignment before someone else's actions affect you. But here's the blessing, heaven is already ahead of you, clearing the danger, reshaping the outcome, preparing the breakthrough. All they need is one step from you. When you move, your entire destiny moves. Your finances open. Relationships heal or fall away for your good. Opportunities begin to chase you instead of you chasing them. And the heaviness, the confusion, the pain, the emotional exhaustion, it melts away. Heaven wants you to know something incredibly beautiful: you were never walking alone. You were never fighting alone. You were never crying alone. The person from heaven has been with you through every silent battle. They see your strength. They see your goodness. And they refuse to let darkness touch you again. My beloved child, the next chapter of your life is blessed. The storm is passing. The shadows are fading. And heaven is guiding your steps so you do not fall into the wrong path again. Trust the signs. Trust the shift. Trust the divine push. Because everything in your life is about to change for the better, the moment you move. My beloved child, heaven is not done speaking to you, and right now the message they are sending is heavier, deeper, and more urgent than ever before, because something around you is shifting so silently that if you don't pay attention, you might miss the moment heaven has been preparing for you. They are showing me your energy like a trembling flame, still burning, still alive, but surrounded by winds that were never meant to touch you. You've been feeling these winds, haven't you? A sudden anxiety. A strange restlessness. A thought that appears out of nowhere and refuses to leave. A sensation that something is coming, but you can't see what. My beloved child, that feeling is not fear. It is not overthinking. It is a divine alert from the other side telling you, stay awake. Something hidden is moving in your life. They're showing me that you've been surrounded by energies that keep pulling at you, trying to make you doubt yourself, trying to confuse your steps, trying to slow down your progress. That's why even on days when you wake up hopeful, something drags you back into heaviness by afternoon. That's why your heart suddenly tightens when a certain person speaks. That's why you feel drained after interacting with someone who claims to care about you. Heaven is exposing the truth: your spirit has been absorbing energies that do not belong to you. And now they're urging you to move, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, before those energies wrap around your destiny. The person watching over you from heaven is showing me a moment you had recently, a moment when you sat alone and felt like someone was standing behind you. You didn't turn around, but you felt it. A silent presence. A comforting warmth. That was them. They were trying to tell you something important: your path is changing. Prepare. My beloved child, listen carefully. Heaven is revealing that someone in your life is trying to influence your decisions by pretending to care. Someone is trying to subtly shape your choices, your mindset, your direction. They may appear kind, but their intentions are rooted in fear, jealousy, or control. Heaven says, move before their voice becomes louder than your intuition. And this is why your sleep has been affected. Why your thoughts have felt clouded. Why you've been questioning things that used to feel clear. You're not losing clarity, you're gaining divine protection. When heaven wants to pull you away from something, they create discomfort in your spirit until you finally listen. You've been ignoring small signs for weeks. But now the signs are loud. The energy around you is shifting. And heaven refuses to let you stay blind. My beloved child, the person from heaven is showing me that your blessings have been circling above you, waiting to land. But they cannot land while you're standing in the wrong emotional atmosphere. You're like a seed planted in soil that no longer nourishes you. You've grown too much. You've evolved too far. And the soil around you has become too small for the roots heaven is giving you. They are telling me that your destiny is expanding beyond the space you're currently in. The people around you cannot all follow you. Some will stay behind. Some will fade slowly. Some will fall away suddenly. Don't chase anyone heaven removes. You're not losing people, you're losing blockages. Heaven is whispering, not everyone deserves access to your future. And the one from heaven who protects you is almost begging you now, move before someone else's energy becomes a chain around your progress. My beloved child, you have no idea how close you are to a major breakthrough. Something big is forming behind the scenes, a blessing, an opportunity, a transformation that will change the direction of your life permanently. But blessings require space. And your space is currently filled with people and emotions that drain your spirit. Heaven is cleaning your path. That's why things have been breaking. That's why relationships have been shifting. That's why you've been feeling disconnected from certain people. It's not rejection. It's redirection. The person from heaven is guiding your steps like a parent guiding a child through a crowded street, gently pulling your hand away from danger. They're warning you because something you cannot see is preparing to test you, a conversation, a decision, a situation that looks harmless but carries a hidden cost. And heaven wants you to step away before it touches you. My beloved child, your heart is too pure. Too trusting. Too forgiving. That's why you keep getting drained. But heaven says, your heart is sacred. Protect it. They are showing me that soon, very soon, you will receive clarity, a moment so powerful that it will feel like a veil is being lifted from your eyes. You'll suddenly understand why certain people acted the way they did. Why certain situations felt heavy. Why you couldn't move forward no matter how hard you tried. And when that clarity hits you, you will feel a burst of strength, a surge of courage, the kind that pushes you to take the step heaven has waited for you to take. My beloved child, don't let anyone guilt you into staying where your soul is suffocating. Don't let anyone convince you to stay small so they can feel comfortable. Heaven is elevating you. And when heaven elevates someone, the people who benefit from your pain will try to pull you back. But they cannot pull you back unless you give them permission. And heaven is saying, do not give permission. Move now. The person from heaven is showing me your future, and it is bright, open, peaceful, full of abundance, full of love, full of purpose. But the doorway to that future requires you to detach from what drains you. They're showing me you stepping into a new chapter with lighter energy, clearer thoughts, healed emotions. And once you step into that chapter, your entire life will rearrange in your favor. Money will flow. Opportunities will rise. Respect will come. Peace will surround you. And the heaviness you carry today will become a distant memory. But the transition starts with one step. One move. One decision. Heaven is guiding you. The person from heaven is protecting you. And the universe is waiting for you to trust yourself enough to finally step into the destiny that was written for you long before you were even born. My beloved child, your time is coming. Your blessing is coming. Your clarity is coming. And the moment you move, everything in your life will move with you. My beloved child, heaven is still speaking through this moment because your spirit hasn't yet fully understood the magnitude of what is coming, and the person guiding you from above is refusing to let this message end until your heart feels the truth, until your mind recognizes the signs, until your soul awakens to the shift that is unfolding around you. They are showing me an image, your life like a path that has been stretched and twisted over time, full of corners you were forced to turn, full of weight you carried even when your shoulders were trembling. You've walked through storms, through heartbreak, through silence, through betrayal, through moments you never told anyone about, through nights where your tears became the only voice your soul had left. And now, the person watching over you from heaven is saying, you have endured enough. Now you rise. My beloved child, they keep showing me a circle of energy around you, a circle that has cracks in it because someone's negativity has been touching your life more than you realized. Someone has been thinking about you with jealousy, with insecurity, with fear that you might outgrow them. Someone has been pretending to support you but quietly hoping your progress slows down. And heaven is whispering that your spirit has already felt this, even if your mind ignored it. That tension you felt with a certain person? That heaviness you felt after speaking to them? That confusion you felt for no reason? Those were divine signals. Heaven does not let your spirit sit in danger without warnings. And those warnings have been appearing again and again, through your intuition, through your dreams, through moments of sudden fear or sudden calm, through situations that made no sense until now. My beloved child, heaven is telling me that someone is about to reveal their true colors, not through words, but through actions, through distance, through silence, through a slip, through a moment where the mask falls and the truth spills out. And when that happens, heaven wants you to rise, not react. They want you to move, not confront. They want you to protect your peace by stepping away quietly, not by fighting for clarity from someone who never had honest intentions in the first place. The person guiding you from heaven is saying, your soul has outgrown this environment. Your spirit is expanding. Your destiny is elevating. You cannot stay where your light is dimmed. My beloved child, hear this clearly, you have a softness in your heart that some people mistake for weakness. You give too much, trust too easily, forgive too quickly, and carry wounds far too deep. But heaven says that your softness is not your weakness, it is your anointing. It is the reason heaven fights for you. It is the reason blessings chase you even when you don't see them. But your softness cannot stay in the presence of people who take advantage of it. Heaven is urging you, move before your spirit exhausts itself trying to revive a connection heaven is trying to end. They're showing me your future, like a door glowing brighter and brighter, waiting for you to step through it. But that door has been blocked by your attachments, your fears, your guilt, your tendency to stay even when your soul begs you to leave. The person from heaven is almost pleading with you now, do not repeat the path of pain. You've already learned the lesson. Now take the step. My beloved child, do you remember the moment recently where you suddenly felt disconnected from everything around you? Like nothing felt the same anymore? Like your spirit was elsewhere? That wasn't depression. That wasn't confusion. That was your soul preparing to detach. Detach from situations that don't deserve you. Detach from energies that drain you. Detach from people who don't see your worth. You were being spiritually repositioned so heaven could elevate you. You may not understand it now, but soon you will look back and say, that shift saved me. They are also showing me that your destiny has been blocked for a long time, not by fate, not by karma, not by lack of effort, but by the presence of someone who spiritually conflicted with your path. When energies clash, blessings freeze. When the wrong people surround you, opportunities slow down. When your spirit feels unsafe, your soul doesn't expand. But the moment you move away, even emotionally, from that wrong energy, everything in your life begins to accelerate. My beloved child, you are about to enter a phase where blessings arrive suddenly. Unexpected messages. Unplanned opportunities. Money you didn't expect. Peace you forgot existed. Confidence you thought you lost. Connections that feel pure, supportive, and aligned. But heaven warns you, these blessings cannot come until you make the move they are begging you to make. The person from heaven keeps repeating, your destiny is bigger than your current environment. That means the next chapter of your life requires new energy, new surroundings, new people, new mindsets. You cannot carry everyone into your future. You cannot shrink your soul just to make others comfortable. You cannot dim your glow so others don't feel insecure. This is your time, your divine awakening, your spiritual evolution. My beloved child, heaven is about to remove something from your life. It may be a person, a habit, a job, a situation, or even an old version of yourself. It will feel sudden, but it will be protection. They are protecting you from what you cannot see. Something hidden was forming, and heaven broke it before it could reach you. They want you to know that you are being guided away from pain and toward purpose. Your heart has suffered enough. Now it is time for your soul to breathe. You will soon feel a lightness, a release, a shift in the air around you, like your spirit is expanding after being held underwater. That is heaven lifting the weight off your life. My beloved child, listen to this last part carefully. Everything you're losing right now was blocking what you prayed for. Every person leaving is making space for someone better. Every emotion fading is making space for clarity. Every door closing is making space for a bigger one to open. And every discomfort you're feeling is heaven preparing you for alignment. Move, my beloved child, and watch how quickly your life transforms. Move, and watch heaven rearrange your destiny. Move, and step into the chapter that was written with your name on it long before your birth. Because the moment you take that step, heaven will take 10 steps toward you. And everything you've been waiting for will finally begin.